Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 9 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, this is the team I'm gonna go with here, well, minus Fistis. I only had her there for grinding. I say I'll take Joey with me because I gave him the baby dragon, and they could use a little bit of extra training. Mai is definitely important for this mission, even though she's not mandatory, and you're gonna find out why later. So this is the loadout for her team. Cyber Shield and Electro Whip are going to tear ass. You're going to see that real soon. Trust me on that one. So Harpy's Pet Dragon and Cursed Dragon are going to be pretty good. I did make some minor changes to Shaimon's team. I'm going to make the Illusory Gentleman the leader, because Zombie Warrior I plan to replace anyway. And I also took off the Black Pendant from Zombie Warrior to put on Karibo to give him a little bit of extra oomph. Sadly, the effect of Black Pendant does not carry over to the special attack Karibo has, like it won't guarantee critical hits against spellcasters. However, it will do a nice bit of damage regardless. So I did take the stuffed animal off Bakura because I didn't really like that monster, and I gave him the Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. Hopefully that'll be going well for us. So those are the minor changes. This mission is not very good for grinding, because at most you're only going to get like 2 rounds against the enemy forces, because your time limit's actually pretty short. What? Are you telling me the Resistance is headed this way? Quickly! Tell Master Scott to send us reinforcements quickly! I mean immediately. Yes, sir! The commander of Fort Shellum is Atensa, a former mage of the Imperial Order. Atensa is a marshal, but a very weak one. He is ill-suited to command the defenses at the fort. We should be able to take the fort quite easily. However, we have received word that a messenger was sent from the fort, most likely to send reinforcements. If reinforcements get here, we have little hope of winning. We must take the fort as quickly as possible. Now, I kinda don't like that, because technically, even if they did send reinforcements, we can probably still take them. I want to send Mai and... let's see. I'm gonna send Mai and Joey over here to Sorizo. Oh, I gotta select them with A. That's where I want to send them. I definitely want to set up a barricade here as well. As well as a healer, of course. Alright, who am I gonna have to defend? I think I'm gonna let Bakura defend because he needs the experience badly. I do like that Ansatsu is his leader because he moves so fast. Okay, so even though Atensa is a former mage, his team is mostly machines, which I find very funny. In fact, he only has like 1 unit that has mages, and it's this one right here. Got Dragon Piper, Tao the Chanter, and Aqua Mador. Sadly, it's Dragon Piper, not Rowdy Piper, but what can you do? Can you imagine if Rowdy Piper was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Creature? It would be just like a floating bagpipe. That would be so cool. Alright, Bakura needs the experience badly, especially that Beast of Gilfer. So, let's get on it. And Satsu is sort of Dragon Soul, so I should have him attack the dragons. Oh, that was almost a one-shotter right there. If he levels up a couple more times, I mean, that's gonna be like almost 900 damage right there. I like that an awful lot. I am disappointed we haven't found any shops for like several levels that have Black Pendants, because I could really use a lot more of them. Given that I tend to use quite a few Darkland monsters, like Beast of Gilfer for instance. That would be so valuable to have, rather than have to cycle from which ones are more important to use it on. Alright, Ansatsu, I know who you're gonna target. You're gonna target whoever I tell you to. That's who. So yeah, don't expect this to be a long video because the time limit is much shorter compared to other missions. Like, if you just stayed in the camp, you're only going to be fighting the guys like twice. And they won't be able to have enough time to reach you for a 3rd round. Unless you were just standing right next to the castle the whole time. Which, of course, why would you? Wouldn't it be better to defend yourself with a barricade? I would think so. Okay, I say a couple more attacks and this will be over. I keep thinking that misses because Harpy's pet dragon barely flinches, and Beast of Gilfer's body is so big that I can't get a good look at it. And a good thing I did take out that Blackland Fire Dragon because it was a healer. Oh, that's good. Got some level ups out of that. Sadly, no action point bonuses. I'm gonna let Shaimon take over from here on out. I don't need to use any healing because Bakura is not gonna be fighting. If anything, I want Shaimon's team to take on this. Like Kuribo doing extra damage to his spellcasters if he uses like a single attack. It's gonna be great. Well, Kuribo's attack altogether, that special move, even if I don't get crits, it's gonna be awesome. Woo! I just one-shotted Tao the Chanter. Another thing I forgot to notice, or forgot to mention, is that both these monsters have 2 books of secret arts. So their attack power is 1,000 above what they would normally be at this level. But that should not be a problem for us, because normally they are weak monsters. And Aquamador was guarding anyway. It's got decent defense, like around 2,000 as a standard card. I'm just gonna wait for that guard to go down. Aqua Pressure. Aqua Pressure just sounds like the name of a CD of that former band you would hear a lot of in the 90s. Like, remember, like, when you're around that age, that's pretty much all you heard at summer camps, like Aqua nonstop. It eventually grates to you, and it's seared into your head. It just gets nuts. Oh wow, they just cut right ahead. That's because they're so close to each other, they swapped. Well, we hardly took any damage anyway. It was just the zombie warrior that got hit a couple times. I always get crits on the leader for some reason. Aww. Used a red medicine. That pretty much undid a lot of my progress. And for that, you gotta die. For 5 hours. I kind of find it weird that Scott decided not to hack the game to make his officers recover a lot faster. Oh, I think it's 5 game hours? Nope, try 2 game hours. I'm changing the rules. I don't see why he doesn't do that. You know, just give it like an extra bit of challenge. But I guess the game would just be too broken if he was going so fast. But it would fit into the character, really. Should I heal Kuribo? Nah, I think we'll be fine. Pretty sure we'll manage. You know what? I do not think we'll manage, so I'm just gonna do it. Remember, by powering up my Kuribo to be an offensive powerhouse, I can't believe I actually uttered that for Kuribo. It leaves him vulnerable because he has no healing items to take with him. Maybe once it gets to a decent enough level that maybe I won't need Deal a Phantom, then I can justify, like, taking it off and put on a red medicine or something. That might be in my best interest after a while. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Also, for some reason, I don't like setting up cannons because once they come at you a second time, you'll wipe that team out. And I just need the extra experience. You can never have too much experience. I've been changing around my teams, usually when I try to grind to put on the weakest monsters, to pair them up with some really strong ones so they can level up. Even if I may never use them again, if I can just level them up to the point they get some specials and stuff, that's all the worth it. Like, I just don't like it if I have weak monsters or as low as, like, single-digit levels. If I can do something about it. I should have selected multiple monsters at once. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh well. Alright, Karibo, do your thing. Hopefully you can get a critical hit on that swordsman instead. I would have much preferred you do that. Oh well. I guess you couldn't. Oh, come on! That was a golden opportunity. Like, seriously. Oh good, it didn't get a turn. This should be our chance. Thank you. I'm not gonna use that special. Oh, they're both guarding. Now I gotta wait it out. Okay, that team was not very offensive at all. Like, it just hardly did anything. It makes no sense. But, okay, it makes it easier for me. Alrighty then. That round's over. It's gonna be those two dragons showing up again, so I better get Bakura back. Kinda wish you had the option to actually select which marshal you're gonna have to attack the... or you're going to defend against. Like, rather than just have to, like, send one marshal out, then put them back in to make them the defender. Just seems kinda tedious, in my opinion. Oh good, we got Seraizo. There, they needed the healing. Alright, so once we take care of this marshal, I'm gonna let Joey and Mai have a little bit of fun. Not with each other, don't get that idea. I'm sure they've been shipped a lot in the anime. What I mean to say is that send Joey out to the Western Mountains to deal with a roaming monster that we can unlock. And as for Mai, I'm going to send her southwest because there's another roaming monster we can recruit without a fight. Kinda wish Ansatsu didn't miss, though. I'm just gonna drag things out. But at least it has a lot of action points. That's one thing I like about Ansatsu. I mean, on the world map, he moves so fast. He's like a ninja. Well, that's basically what he is. Like, he's not the most powerful monster, but he can get stuff done. I love the way Blackland Fire Dragon's neck just flails when he takes damage. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to let Beast of Gilfer hit him once. Best of Gilfer? If you order now, you will get the Best of Gilfer collection! Oh, that's weird. Order now, or lose 500 attack points to a monster when this one goes to the graveyard! Yeah! I don't have a good sales pitch at all. And I used to work for customer service. Whatever. I'm gonna wait it out, because Harpy's pet dragon was guarding. Now I don't want to waste a crit on that. What's the most I'm gonna get? Like maybe 200 damage? Giga Saint Fire. I never really understood why it was called that. Giga Saint Elmo's Fire? Like, what are they going at here? I should probably position Yugi near the main camp. I mean, the enemy camp, of course. So that once I get those monsters recruited, I'm gonna send them out there to fight. And goodbye. No? 36 HP left? Okay. This is overkill at this point. You're done. Come on, Beast of Gilfer, get another action point for me. I thought they usually get one at level 15. Oh well. Guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, which one of you is not even here yet? Oh, it's Joey's team. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send my southwest. Because that's where you're gonna recruit that monster. Let me set up a market, too. And I can buy Metal Morph. Yeah, so let's buy a couple of those. Sparks will be okay. Hinotama could be okay. And... alright, I think we're good. I'm gonna send Joey directly west. I think mine stopped moving. So where southwest of Seraizo is she gonna have to go? Because I believe the monster should be around this direction. Yeah, I guess I can always use the C-stick to, like, move around the camera a little bit more conveniently. At least our halo is not small. It's something I can count on. I'm not gonna send her directly in town, but just try, like, from around that range. Because I know, Joey, you just gotta go directly west, and you should be there. Occupant? I'm so glad you're alright. Arrow, you're already in the Resistance. Thank you so much for bringing my sister. I am yours to command. Alright, so now Mai can get another Harpy Lady on our team. Oh, that's gonna be great. Alright, I'm gonna send her back to Seraizo. And Yugi, you can move on yourself. I'll send you right here? Yep, right here. I'm not going to attack that enemy base until Joey can run into that monster. And there it is! We're being attacked by roaming monsters! Oh, just one of them. Never mind! I like how they don't even change the text if it's only like one monster. So here it is, Sanga of the Thunder. It's got more HP than all of us, so hopefully we can manage. Luckily, it can only attack 3 times. Baby Dragon's probably not going to do so much damage, though. Ooh, not even 150. So I better count on, like, my heavy hitters. Yes, that's a crit. I like that. Sanga of the Thunder is level 40? Ugh, this could be bad. But if we can recruit that monster, that's going to be our highest level 1. I don't know how much damage it's going to do to us. Oh, that's fine. We got this. You got like 2 crits in a row. That's not bad. Alright, now we got ourselves a second monster. It's gonna be great for us. And Sanga of the Thunder joins us. Alright, move here, of course. I'm gonna send you directly to attack the camp. And everyone else can just stay right there. If these enemies revive and head straight for Mai, then I'll just build up the town. I was kind of hoping to like flex her muscle with that Harpy Lady, but I guess I can flex it with 2. Give them the same equipment loadout, and things are just gonna fall apart for the enemies. Let me look at his team again. It's Launcher Spider, Cyber Soldier, and Giant Mech Soldier. No special abilities on their attacks, and they have no items. That's actually quite weak. I mean, yeah, this is a very short map, but they're just making them look incompetent. Former Mage, has no spellcasters on his team, doesn't even have any items on them. You'd think they would have been more prepared. This is an old fort. The prosperity of the Empire never reached to this worthless base. Of the Empire? I just noticed that. Whoa! They're already here? Well, Go get them! Protect me from these rebels! Oh, this is gonna be too easy. And not because I leveled either. But look how ill-equipped they are. And one of them decides to guard right away. So, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a piece of cake. We'll just take them out one by one. It is interesting we're seeing Launcher Spider for the first time in this Let's Play. I've always liked Launcher Spider. Well, it wouldn't be a monster I would use in my deck, because I got other options, like Dark Magician, for example, or Buster Blader. But Launcher Spider is okay. It's good for defense. That attack actually does look cool. Yeah, I think we're going for Launcher Spider next. I'm not too worried about Giant Mech Soldier. We've already seen it. Basically a robotic boomerang brother from the Mario series. That's all it is. Okay, I say like 3 more hits should be enough. It has a lot of missiles it's firing and that green smoke. It's just, that seems like something you would see DX do. You know, if they had like robotic spiders that fired missiles. Which, of course, they don't, but still. And let's go after Giant Mech Soldier while we can. Soften him up a bit. We got plenty of time before we can finish that Launcher Spider. And 2 more attacks on it should do. Alright, after the previous episode, which eclipsed around the 50-minute mark, I mean, this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Like, it's not even going to reach a half hour. Jeez, even with that, you couldn't even crack, like, 30 damage? Weird. Okay. It's not exactly a powerhouse that I got going here. I mean, its starting attack bar is 1500. Not a high enough level, though, but still. Hey, right now my most offensive monster is Blackland Fire Dragon. On Yugi's team, at least, and that's only because of levels. A petty 600 gold. And another 720 just for finishing the mission. Oh, counterattack. Mission 10. Having shaken off their pursuers, Yugi gathers his remaining forces and begins their counterattack. Scott's massive army is harried by Yugi's nimble units and begins to show signs of fatigue. They are fewer in number, but the powerful and courageous resistance should be able to confront Scott's forces. They have to put that all in one line. The plan is to lure Scott into the Maria Den fields, and then crush him once and for all. And it actually looks like a big map, too. Oh, we can take like 8 marshals! So, that's almost everybody. I mean, Yugi, Joey, Bakura, Taya, and Shaimon are mandatory. And, yeah. So, I can only take like 2 more of these. I'm gonna go with Mako. I'm gonna select him, and I'll go with Tristan. Sorry, Fizdies, but we're gonna have to leave you behind. Mako could really use some experience, too. But we can probably do that after, like, the second wave of enemies. Alright, so I might as well just show off these changes right now, since I got a little bit of time. I am gonna take Curse of Dragon out of the rotation, though. Probably give it to someone else. Let's see. Oh, she starts at level 25. That's pretty impressive. Actually at a higher level than Arrow. That's weird. Alright, so Cyber Shield would be a good idea, specifically for Harpy Lady. Oh, I could have selected more items. I don't know why I didn't bother to do that. Electro Whip. And you got blue medicine, so I'm going to give her Monster Reborn. Alright, and I'll keep Harpy's pet dragon there because that's a nice bit of attack power. Jeez, she's got over 3,000 attack points with this loadout. And having the ability to paralyze enemies upon contact, that's gonna be great. Now, I did get a Sang of the Thunder, too, so I should definitely consider putting that in as well. But who's gonna get it? That's a good question. Not giving it to Mako, that would make no sense. I could give it to Bakura, though. Should I do that? You know what? I'm gonna put that on Tristan instead. So I'm gonna take out Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts, and put in Sanga the Thunder. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I go back to level 1? That's a load of crap. We fought it at level 40. I think I would... Should I be alright with this as the leader? Alright, let me remove that. Let me put Celtic Guardian as the leader instead. I'd be more comfortable with that. Because I have a feeling because it's so bulky, it's going to move very slow. So I'd rather like put in a unit that has average attack power at best. Silver bow and arrow... Nah. I think I do want to go with... Do I really want to go with a silver bow and arrow? I think I'll just take that off. And put on Deal a Phantom instead. So he really needs more action points. Put on a red medicine. Actually, no, we'll go Monster Reborn. Everyone else got red and blue medicine, respectively. So I think this is a decent loadout for Tristan. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so we're gonna keep that team the same. Yugi's team can definitely stay the same. Should I give him Sang of the Thunder? Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Alright, so I think it would be a good time to save and end this episode right here. And in the next part, we're finally gonna get some payback against Scott. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching.